Hey all. Hey, how about another Elton John tune? I think there is a guitar in this, buried deep in there. You can hear it at certain parts, especially during the chorus. But how about a guitar part for the whole, all the way through it? This is just my own arrangement. I don't know what the guy's doing on the recording, but this will get you through a campfire session. It's in G minor, so I'm capoed at 3 and going to do it with E minor shape. So, excuse me, I'm going to call them what they look like from the capo. So that's a G minor, but I'm going to call this E minor. So it starts with E minor 7. E minor with your B string at the 3rd fret. Alright, so you go from the A. Suspend that B string up on the A. Now that little chord in between, up to the C, that's an important little part of it, because if you listen on what he's doing on the piano, he does sort of climb up to that. So it's A, E minor 7 to A, so that's just the A string, 2nd fret. I'm gonna be high. So it's high, right there. You want your high E at the 3rd fret up. As a kind by. So it's C, which is just a G, but you're concentrating on walking down the A string on that. So it's high to A minor. So C, G, but only without doing the low part of it. A minor. Right, so A minor. So that's an A minor 7, right? But with the way when you do an A minor 7 and you do it like that, take the G string open, so you have a G note in there, you want to walk it down for the low G note too. So C, G, A minor 7 on that low G. This last one, A minor. That's a D, right? But hitting the low F sharp note. And the high E, I like that open for that chord. So you get this effect of. As opposed to a full D. I like it with the high E open. And listen to the strum, because you do get some triplets in there. And another verse. Same thing. Important to keep that high E at 3 on these chords. Hey, rocket man. to that G, C with that high E at 3. That's that same thing. How's that go? On that one, you can go. That's here. You can hear that on the little acoustic part. That's it's basically a D up, D shape moved up here to G. Except you wanted the D and G strings are open. B is up here at 11 behind that 12th fret marker, and then 10 on the other. Suspend the high E string. Now on these, when it comes out of this, goes into the next verse, but after that, I'm hearing it not as this kind of C, but as this, where you got the B string covered at 3. Mars ain't the kind of place to raise it. So when you go from that, and then you start into the next verse, that E at the 3rd fret stays on it. I think that's the whole thing. It just goes out on a. I think it's gonna be a long time. On those outro chords, some that sounds like the C's. I think it's gonna be. It sounds like the B and E on both of those C and G chords for the outro part. At least it sounds like that. It's a good one to work on the sort of feel of the strumming, because it is a kind of a, in fact, the intro part, as he goes through that first verse, it's not exactly free time, but he's a little bit loose with it. So that, what I just played through that little bit there, that's not like up, down, up, down. You can see you're accenting certain spots and accenting certain strings on certain spots. Give it a little flourish when you get to where you want to hit the high strings, So there's some stuff going on there. Give it your own feel. Walk through it a few times, and put some personality into it. So it's not it doesn't sound like you're sitting around a campfire like you would expect with, you know, Michael row your boat ashore type stuff. So get a feel for it. Good luck.